Okay? All right. Hopefully everybody can see it pretty good. All right. Now, so let's look at our story. The name of our story, follow along with me, is The Bad Crab. What's the title? The Bad Crab. All right, let's see if I can put my finger up here where you can follow along with me. This is Zach Chang. Zach is 6. There's the picture. All right, get my mouse to scroll down. Okay, follow along with my finger. This is Ann Chang. Ann is 10. There's the picture. Okay. Zach and Ann sit in the sun. Mom and Dad sit with them. Zach spots a crab on the sand. The crab runs up. Then it snaps at Zach's leg. Zach jumps up on the bench. And here's the picture. Now, if you need to pause so that you can try reading it by yourself without Miss Reed, you can just pause it just like that without me reading. And when you want to hear Miss Reed read it with you, then you can unpause the lesson and follow along with my finger. The bad crab snaps at Dad. Dad lifts up his legs. The bad crab snaps at Mom. Mom kicks sand at the crab. The bad crab runs off and jumps up and yells at the kids on the next bench. Bad crab on the sand, pass the word. There is the picture. All right, pause it if you need to so you can practice reading. Now, follow along with me. The kids on the next bench spot the crab and jump up. The bad crab snaps at them. Then it runs past them. What's that word we talked about? When. When is it past them? Excuse me, let's start over. When it is past them, the kids yell, Bad crab on the sand, pass the word. Here's the picture. And that is the end of our story. So, I'm going to turn the camera around to me. Hopefully I'm not too close to it. And we're going to go back in there and answer some questions about our story. So, let's go ahead and come back in here and answer some questions about our story. All right, let me get my view set back up here. Now, whoops, I dropped my questions, but that's okay. Miss Reed will pick them up. Now, I've got it back on the chair. Now, are you boys and girls ready to answer some questions about the story? Oh, now Mike can get a kitty cat in the picture. You've been wanting to see Daisy. Here. Oh, come here, baby. Oh. Boys and girls, you get to finally meet Mommy. Well, I'm Mommy to them. Miss Reed's kitty cat, Miss Reed. Say hey, Daisy. Say hey. All right, so now we get to answer some questions, okay? All right. We've read The Bad Crab. And for extra homework, you can do page 2.1, lesson 2.1, to answer some questions about the story. And Miss Reed's going to ask you some questions as well, okay? Let's go over some words first. Spots. What do you think it means if I spot something? That means I see something, okay? And now, here's another word, snaps. What if a dog snaps at somebody? What do you think that means? That means he bites somebody. So, snaps means that something tries to bite somebody because they're angry, like a dog or a cat might bite somebody, okay? Snaps. All right, so spots means we see. Snaps means an animal might bite, okay? Let's think about who bit in the story, who snapped in the story. Think about that while we're answering questions, okay? Who are the main characters of the story? Think about who the main characters are. Okay, I'm going to go over the main characters with you. Let's see if you got it right. Zach, Anne, Mom, Dad, and Crab. And I see another fur baby that I've been talking about to y'all at school, Max. Would y'all like to see Max, my guinea pig? Does my daughter want to show Max off? Well, I'll take Max from Cassie and show Max to you. Oh, come here, Max. Oh, say hello to everybody. Oh, say hello. Say hello. All right, I shall hand Max back to my daughter now, and we will continue with questions. All right, so the main characters are Zach, Anne, Mom, Dad, and who else? Crab. Okay, let's go to the next question. Where is the setting in the story? Where does it take place? Where are they at? Think about it. Lots of sand. If you said they are on the beach, you are correct. Okay? Number 3. Why is Crab bad? What did Crab do? Why is he so bad? Think about it. There's a word that'll help you. Snap. Think about that word. He snaps at people. He snapped at Zach. He snapped Zach's leg. He snapped Mom. He snapped at Dad. He tried to bite them. So that makes him a very bad crab, doesn't it? He's not being real good, is he? Okay? Here's another question. Number 4. Who gets crab to go away? What happens? Who makes crab go away? The answer is Mom kicks sand at the crab. And then crab runs off. So Mom kicked sand on crab to run him off. So why does Anne pass the word that there is a bad crab in the sand? Why, I wonder? Maybe it's because they were trying to warn the other kids maybe on the next bench so that he wouldn't what? Snap at them? What's another answer that you can think of? Discuss that with your mama and daddy tonight, okay? Now, let me remind you what your activity pages are. Okay, lesson 2, 2.1, writing those words, those tricky words I went over with you. And 2.2, lesson 2.2, to answer these questions about what story did we just read? What story did we just read? On 2.2, the questions are going to be about the story, The Bad Crab. Okay? So, you have a good evening, and I will be back next week with lesson 3. So, have a good weekend. Have a very happy Easter, and you will see me next week. All right, until then, bye-bye.